Bisping's reach just slightly longer than Rashad Evans. As they say, somebody's O must go. With the official introductions of this, our main event of the evening, once again, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this UFC bout is sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, with Chairman Tony Orlando and Counsel Nick Lembo. Our judges at Octagon side are Douglas Crosby, Eric Colon, and Romulo Bittencourt. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, it's time! 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins with no losses and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 206 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Sugar Rashad Evans! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a ballet judo fighter and the light heavyweight winner of the Ultimate Fighter Season 3. He holds a perfect professional record of 15 wins with no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, Michael the Cat Bisping!
All right, guys, we've been through the rules in the locker room. No questions on the rules, correct? All right, let's have a nice, clean, safe fight. Both of you touch gloves, come out fighting.
Michael Bisping against Rashad Evans. This is our main event of the evening from the sold-out Prudential Center, UFC 78 validation. Evans comes out swinging.
Evans landed a big right hand there. He's going for the takedown. Again, as you pointed out, Michael Bisping did not have a wrestling background before he got into mixed martial arts. Rashad Evans is a great college wrestler.
The Michigan State Spartan, born in Niagara Falls, so a lot of family in attendance. This is the closest to his birthplace that he has ever gotten to compete.
Good takedown defense so far from Michael Bisping. But Rashad is relentless, and he gets him down.
Bisping's got to be careful not to grab the fence. We saw that in the Tito Ortiz fight. Bisping looking to get right back up. Can he do it, Chuck?
He's got back up. There he goes. Very nice.
So far, so good. Michael Bisping with his takedown defense. The chant of USA here inside the sold-out Prudential Center. See if somebody pushes away and throws an elbow on the way out.
Rashad with a few punches and goes right back in for that takedown.
So maybe that tells us a little bit about the strategy of Rashad Evans, even though, as you talked about, his striking is very good, Joe.
Well, I think he thinks his strength in wrestling is just so much more than Bisping's.
And I guess my question for you is, that being said, why take the risk?
You guys, let's go.
Why take the risk and stay on your feet?
Well, Rashad's good on his feet as well. I mean, I don't know if that necessarily is a risk. I mean, mixed martial arts.
That would be the answer then, yeah.
I mean, it is mixed martial arts. I mean, he has to be able to perform in all areas.
Bisping with the knee.
Bisping doing a really good job so far of avoiding being taken down. He was taken down once, got back up to his feet, and he's doing a great job since then. He's looking to push away, lands a knee to the body there. Rashad head was wide open and the punch barely clipped him, but it showed.
Handled the kick very well and then takes him down.
Good takedown. It showed a hole, though, in his stand-up game there that Rashad could exploit later.
You talked about with Rashad, his head movement is outstanding. Gotta watch the up kick in this situation. Rashad throws a haymaker down.
Rashad passing the guard, gets the side control.
So far, Evans controlling. Round number 1. Remember, this is a non-title fight, so it is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
And again, Rashad is an excellent wrestler. He has a very good top game. One of his most impressive victories was over Jason Lambert, where he mounted him and pounded him unconscious.
I mean, you look at the men he has defeated, from Jardine.
Very nice explosion and escape by Michael Bisping.
To Bonner, and then the draw with Ortiz. I mean, Evans has faced some pretty stiff competition inside the octagon. This on the Ultimate Fighter and on pay-per-view.
This has got to give Bisping some confidence. He's been taken down twice so far. Both times he managed to get back to his feet with relative ease.
Bisping looking for a clinching knee and the uppercut. 1 minute remains in round 1.
Good elbow by Rashad. Rashad with the takedown again and lands in side control. Good job by Bisping getting the half guard.
I'm sure Bisping is trained for countless hours on his back for this matchup. Good elbow by Evans. 30 seconds remains in the round.
Bisping moving the sweep over and over again. Keeps posturing up. Rolling that same direction.
Evans can't pass. Bisping tries to throw an elbow from the bottom. Oh, now it's full guard. Nice job on the ground on his back, Michael Bisping.
Well, he showed that he works well off his back in the Matt Hamill fight because he's able to avoid any real significant damage and, more importantly, able to get back up to his feet.
Well, yeah, go get the water.
Greg Jackson.
All right, just breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. There you go. That's it.
It's good.
Looking good, buddy. All right, now look at this. You got 10 more minutes left. Can you give me 10 more minutes? Deep breaths. Get your head back. Sit up straight. Now you're going to keep kneeing at the legs as well. That was working.
Okay, don't let him get on top of you. Boom, move.
Bisping breathing very hard.
You gotta do it.
Much harder to be on the bottom than it is to be on the top. And every one of those times when he's trying to sweep, or every one of those times when he's trying to get up, he's pushing off all that weight that Rashad Evans has on top of him. Whereas Rashad just rides the wave.
Keith Jardine. We know where his heart is tonight.
You ready? Let's go, fight.
Yeah, that's a very tight-knit camp.
Dude, I'll tell you what, they've been good for each other too, Evans and Jardine. Evans with a big right. Inside leg kick, same time by Bisping.
Evans with a big takedown.
Gonna take it for a ride. Close guard.
And he's got to be careful because Bisping does have submissions off his back. Bisping is looking to control Rashad's right arm. He keeps going to it. He's doing a good job of controlling Rashad's posture as well and avoiding too much ground and pound from this position.
That being said, Bisping has not scored any points of his own, though. Elbow from the bottom by Michael Bisping.
Keep an eye on the right arm of Rashad. Every time you see Bisping's left leg move up and his left arm go to trap that arm, he's looking to secure an arm bar. He keeps pushing it and using that left arm to hold on to that wrist. He's just looking for an opening or a mistake by Rashad where that arm is in there a little too long and he can lock it up. Every time he scoots that hip out to the side, that's what he's thinking.
Come on, guys.
He keeps controlling that wrist. Rashad
Posturing up, throwing down.
Every time those legs are open, Rashad should either get out or back out and try to pass.
All right, break. Stand up. Rashad,
They'll stand him up. Lots of time remaining.
Hurry up, stand up. Separate. Ready? Let's go, fight.
Rashad Evans is breathing very heavy when the referee stood them back up. He took a pause, took a couple of deep breaths, and back to his feet. Michael Bisping looks to be in a little better shape right now.
And Bisping looks to be starting to groove a little bit, if you will. Starting to loosen up those hands. Bisping was a champion kickboxer as a youth. In his late teens, competed in an under-12 British martial arts tournament, so he's been in this game a long time. Jab, 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 and the right.
Good left hook, good right hand counter by Rashad.
Bisping appears to be much looser here since getting off the mat. High kick, no problem.
Rashad's mouth is wide open here.
Bisping recovering because we pointed out he was breathing very heavily in between rounds 1 and 2. But his work ethic is very good. Bisping's work ethic is outstanding, as is, of course, Rashad Evans.
Well, not only that, there's a lot of pressure on him coming in this fight, so I'm sure he trained very, very hard. Leg kick, very nice. Good jab by Bisping. Right hand by Rashad.
Yeah. Now remember, you pointed it out before, Joe, that he just missed with that right when Bisping dropped the left. Rashad, maybe that'll happen later.
Oh,
now
good left hook by Rashad. He took a deep breath and exploded there. But you see him, he's got his mouth wide open.
With a little bit of a right.
Bisping into the midsection.
Man, he really took his time there, Joe. Made sure he got that clinch in and threw it into the midsection.
Good knee by
Bisping.
Rashad goes for the takedown, using up a lot of energy. If Bisping can defend this and move away from the cage, Rashad's going to be very tired. Good job.
Bisping uppercut. Final 30 seconds of the second round. Bisping moving forward, swinging a miss. Oh, that time. Final 10 seconds of the round. Bisping faked the Superman knee to the midsection.
Bisping going for a takedown on Rashad. Oh, and he gets it right at the buzzer. That just goes to show you how tired Rashad is.
That was a totally different Michael Bisping in the second half of the second round.
You know, we talked about going in this fight, Mike, that he's very disappointed with the fans' reaction to his fight with Matt Hamill. We were going to see a more focused Michael Bisping coming into this fight, and I think we are. That said, though, Rashad has still got more takedowns than him, and even though he didn't do significant damage on it, he did get those takedowns, so we don't know how the judges are looking at this.
Look at me, Mike. He's not the track.
Take the fight to him, Mike. Just knock the fight out of this.
And then there's also the potential backlash where the judges know that he got a gift decision in the last fight. Does that play psychologically in their decision for this fight?
It's your fight. Drink, Mike.
Hey, put those underhooks right away. You get those knees, okay? Get those underhooks.
5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
Listen.
And you win.
5 strong minutes, baby.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Third round's the strongest.
One could make the argument, round 1 to Evans, round 2 to Bisping. Why should it be any different?
Rashad Evans is breathing very heavy going in this third round. took by Rashad.
Make it work! Make it work! Take it away!
Who will engage first? Third and final round. Bisping snapping that hook.
Rashad catches the leg kick, but very good takedown defense so far by Bisping.
Bisping was taken down early, but Evans is having a heck of a time until now, taking him down. Rashad stayed with that one, hammer fist.
Rashad.
Bisping wants to get up as soon as possible. Based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and octagon control.
Bisping pushing off, getting up to that cage. He's going to want to walk up that cage. You're going to see him put his hand down and push off. And he's going to put his back up against that cage and try to stand up, using the cage as leverage. There he does. He gets up and he's got Rashad on his.
Wow.
Rashad's on his back now. He's got Rashad's back.
Let's see what he does with it, Joe. Oh, he can't get him down.
Oh, big mistake. He's still got a hold of the leg. Rashad's very tired here. Bisping's really got to push the action.
Two unbeaten fighters. Two men who survived the house and reigned supreme on the Ultimate Fighter. And now 3 minutes remains in the fight. Caught him with a hook. Rashad trying to come over the top. This fight could be determined by what happens in the next 2+ minutes. Oh, good combination by Evans. Evans was lightning quick a moment ago.
Evans again shooting for the takedown. He's got his back up against the cage.
This fight might be slipping away from the hands of Michael Bisping, but still lots of time remains.
Well, every single time Rashad's been able to take him down, he's been able to use that cage in this position to walk and stand up. He's pushing up with that right hand. Rashad seeing that right hand, and he grabs a hold of it. Bisping runs him over. Back to his feet again.
Bisping is up. Rashad relentless. 90 seconds remains in the fight.
And Rashad, who is tired going into this fight, must be exhausted now after these takedown attempts. Bisping's really got it poured on now. Lands a body kick.
Who will be defeated for the first time in their martial arts career? Rashad with that combination again, Joe. It's the second time he's connected here in the third round with it. Under a minute remains in the fight. Good sprawl by Bisping.
We're going to shorts, Rashad.
Good takedown defense by Michael Bisping.
Excellent scramble.
But he's got to do something offensively now to really try to secure this win.
Guys, 40 seconds, come on.
Evans is breathing very, very heavily.
The referee let them know 40 seconds remain.
Again, left, right. The eye is damaged to Bisping, the right eye. Rashad again with a right. Bisping with an uppercut.
And into the body by Bisping.
15 seconds on the clock. Uppercut, mouthpiece.
10 seconds.
10 seconds in the fight.
Rashad goes for that takedown again.
We are headed to the judges' scorecards in this our main event of the evening. Good battle for 15 minutes between the two victors. of the Ultimate Fighter.
Good job, baby.
Michael Bisping just went and looked at Dana White and said something, and Dana White
Stand up
said,
like a
good
champion,
fight
baby.
to
Stand
him.
up like a
It looked
champion.
like his question, like, did I win? Was that enough?
Go that
No, it's fine.
Good fight. Good fight.
Good job. You won.
The last time Evans went to a decision, the judges determined it was a draw against Tito Ortiz. The last time Bisping went to a decision, he defeated Matt Hamill by split decision in a fight many believed did not go the way of the count. Now the only thing that matters is the count of the judges' scorecards.
Here's some action from the end of the round. That's right where Rashad lost his mouthpiece. Rashad gets that final takedown. Will that be enough to secure a victory? Very tough fight to score.
Well, a great night showcasing many of the stars of the Ultimate Fighter. But will it be the king of number 2
Don't forget, all right?
or the king of number 3?
Great fight, kid. Great fight.
Bruce Buffer
Good job, man.
conferring with the judges, and nice show of class. You know, after all the chats, all the internet chatter, Bisping and Evans back to being buddies, at least for now.
Really good fight. Keep your interview positive.
Yeah, sure.
Dana White, UFC president, happy with both men's performances here in our main event. Bisping, the first Brit to ever headline a UFC. And Michael does not take that honor lightly at all. He's got a whole nation over the pond hoping the decision will go his way.
You won the fight, man. Put your hands up.
Quentin Rampage Jackson, a look of concern on the face of Rampage, our light heavyweight champion. Now a training partner of Bisping's. As I mentioned, they trained together for the last fight. Bisping up in London when he was victorious against Hamill. Spent some time at Big Bear with Rampage. Bruce Buffer has gathered the scorecards. The judges have rendered their decision, and with it is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Douglas Crosby scores the contest 29-28. Evans. Romulo Bittencourt scores it 29-28. Bisping. And Judge Eric Colon scores the contest 29-28, declaring the winner by split decision, Sugar Rashad Evans.
Evans wins by split decision and remains unbeaten. Here is Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Rashad Evans. Rashad, first of all,